Hey everyone, let's get straight into it. So, this weather has been so weird here, it's been so bizarre, particularly this week. Since I last did a video to you guys, there's been 2 rain events here. And the second one was more significant because as of right now, as you can see, I'm not wearing a shirt, it is so humid. But 3 days ago and 2 days ago and yesterday, it has been absolutely wet, and we're still expecting 500 millimeters of rain in the next week and a half. Meanwhile, down south, they're expecting 500 mils in the next 4 days, which will not only help the fire situation in southern New South Wales, but it could cause flooding in other places, so I'll keep you updated on that. But it's good to have rain because we needed it badly. And speaking of rain, had my first couple of lessons ever in the wet, driving lessons that is, in the wet, yesterday and a couple of weeks ago. And I hate in the street here where they don't even stick to the speed limit. I mean, they're supposed to be going past here at 40 kilometers an hour. That car just went past probably doing 80. Anyway, so yeah, I got 6 months to go until I can start going for my provisional driver's license, and I'm confident I'll pass. Hopefully I'll pass. I'll keep you updated. Now to the next segment, which I'll get to you right this instant. So, before the rain came, I had to go to the hospital on Monday, and number one, it was unbearable. What I mean by unbearable, I mean the heat. You see, this week, we've had 23 degrees Celsius days, or 72 degree Fahrenheit days. Today we're supposed to get to 87, or 30 Celsius, or 87 Fahrenheit. When I went to the hospital on Monday, it was 107 Fahrenheit, 41 Celsius. Now, why did I have to go to the hospital, you might ask? Well, it's because I've had this medical problem for the last 5 years. I had 2 operations on it back in 2016. And that time, it still hasn't healed. It is... Now, I'm not going to go into specifically what it is, because I don't like... That's a bus, by the way. I don't like telling you gruesome details, so I'm going to tell you in the nicest way possible. It's near my tailbone. I've had a problem there for 5 years. I had 2 operations on it 4 years ago. Still hasn't healed. But any time between now and early May, I'm going to have a 3rd one. Now, am I upset about it? No, I'm not. Am I looking forward to it? I actually am looking forward to it because I need to get this done. Considering my refereeing begins this coming weekend for the season up in the country town of Esk, E-S-K, this needs to be done as soon as possible. I'll keep you updated, but it has to be done. Number 3. So, I had an awkward moment on the weekend. My ex-girlfriend kissed me. And I feel like I was a bit forced to do it. And I feel uncomfortable. I hope she's not watching this, by the way. But if she is, I'm sorry, but I did feel a bit uncomfortable. It's like she wanted me to have a second chance, but I can't. I mean, it's just getting ridiculous, honestly. I've said before, and I'll say it again, I'm going to wait for the right girl, because I'm not taking advantage of it ever again. I don't want a girl to take advantage of me, of my autism, and other things. But, yeah, it's getting annoying, honestly. Yeah, what else has been happening on my social media? So John DiMaggio's, that's Jake the Dog / Bender, his amazing wife, Kate Miller, out of absolutely nowhere, now follows me on Twitter, which is absolutely amazing because both Kate and John are amazing people and they love me. They actually said that to me. Then, had no idea a couple of days ago that Australian comedian Dave Hughes follows me back on Twitter, which was just amazing. That now adds to the list of celebrities following me on Twitter, which are Zach Callison, Jessica Chico, Michaela Dietz, John DiMaggio, Kate Miller, Ken Osborne, Susan Eden, Dave Hughes, and a few others. But I just love it. It really is awesome to be followed by those amazing people, and also all my other wonderful people that I know very well on Twitter. It is so awesome. I want to give a special shout out to someone very awesome. Give me a second. Yeah, if you get the chance to see Kaylee's labour story, it is just amazing how she had to go through all that just to give birth to George, and it'll blow your mind. And she is awesome. She really is. I also forgot to mention one other thing. In October, so after the operation, hopefully, well, it should, because my operation will be in May or at the latest. So in October, I'll be going back to the Gold Coast, potentially twice in the same month. Now, this may cost me an opportunity to referee at the Murray Carnival, which of course I was on the radio last year, if you'll remember. But on this occasion, if I get asked to go to the Murray Rugby League Carnival, I actually have to say I can't. Why? Because way back in 2016, I was asked by my friend Erin Broderick. Now, I met her at uni/TAFE in 2011, and she was amazing to hang out with. She still is amazing to hang out with and to talk to, and her wonderful fiance Brandon have not only invited me to their wedding, but Brandon has invited me to be a groomsman, and I have said yes without hesitation. Because this could be the only chance I'll ever be to be a groomsman. So, early October, I'll be on the Gold Coast at a wedding. I'm looking forward to it. So, thank you to Kate Miller and Dave Hughes for following me on Twitter. Thank you to Kaylee Watson for her wonderful story. Thank you to all of you for watching this video, because you're all awesome individuals. Try and get rid of 900 followers on Twitter, please. That'd be sensational. So yeah, I'll let you know when my driving test will be. I'll let you know when the operation is. And I'll let you know how my first game of the year went in my next video. And hopefully the aircon will be on or will be cooler than this. Because I tell you what, this weather's been weird all week, like I said earlier. So comment, like, subscribe. I'm nearly at 50 subscribers on my channel as well, so I hope I get to that. If you want to follow me on social media, if you haven't, let me know, and I will see you all next time. Love you all. Bye for now, but not forever. See you guys.